Getting thick, trying to paint the picture so vivid. Hard strokes of the hustle, it's all different, like liquid. Put the passion on the triggers I pull, keeping up with the mission. It's all both backs when I pull up, I stay kinda lost in the system. Mathematically inclined, it's all like chemistry in my blood. I'm the son of the gun, spitting 16 bullets up in your skull.
Born Hlamarisa Mercy Chauke, Hlamy C is a South African R&B and soul musician, songwriter and guitarist who first broke into the industry back in 2016. She went on to record and release her first official solo single titled Madlayisani and later on an EP titled The Opportunity in 2019. Fast forward to 2021, Hlamy C has recently released yet another EP titled The Dream, which features tracks such as Khamba, Muganga, Vatswari, Mina, Jeleni and Moya, Mina, to mention only a few. She joins us now via Zoom to tell us more about this journey. Hlamy, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live. Hlamy, good morning and welcome.
Hello, good morning. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
It's an absolute pleasure, Hlamy. First of all, Hlamy, in your own words, just give us a brief introduction of who you are and when the music bug bit you.
Hlamy C is Chauke, Hlamarisa Mercy. That's my first, second, and third name. So Hlamy C is a 22 years old young lady, young woman who was born in Limpopo, Malamulele, and raised in Gauteng by my aunt. And now I'm currently studying at the University of Limpopo. I'm doing my second year Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies. I'm a musician, an artist, a singer, a songwriter, a guitarist, and Hlamy C is my stage name as an artist. So, and I'm also living with albinism. So that is Hlamy C in short.
Hlamy, you were first introduced to the recording side of music by a rapper friend, yeah? Tell us more about this.
That was such a very good experience and a very good way for me to start pursuing my music. My friend, he goes by the name of McCain. So he introduced me to this music industry. He gave me the first recording session. That's where actually I started taking things seriously about my music. It was a very good, great experience. So yeah, actually, that's it.
Okay, and before we get into your new EP, just take us through how your journey has been in the music industry in South Africa.
Actually, I cannot really say the music industry is easy or hard or whatever, but then I guess it's anyhow, the way that you treat it, it's going to treat you back at the rate when you treat it. So, but as for me, like, it has been a little bit difficult, but easy at the very same time, by meeting people who are well workshopped, if I can say that. So, yeah, it has never been that difficult because I just released my second EP and from my first EP last year. So by checking other people, it takes them a lot of time to get where I am, knowing that they had released a lot of albums, EP, and not even EP. So it has been such a great journey for me, actually. It has not been difficult or maybe easy, but just average.
But what difficulties have you encountered along the way?
Before meeting the marketing and management that I'm having now, it was all about maybe as for radio stations, for instance, like it's really difficult for an artist like to go directly to the radio station and propose something or maybe request for radio play or something. It's very difficult. So that's something that I've met like along this journey. And through everything that I've done, maybe the difficulties would be disagreements, because we're working with people and we don't have similar minds and everything. We don't think alike, so definitely we have to disagree somehow, and it gives me a little bit of stressing, but it's not that much, and I cannot really say it's been something. I just have to say something actually about the challenges, but that's part of it. So I cannot really say there's been greater challenges, but then those are some of the challenges that I met.
Okay. Now tell us about the dream. What is it all about and what inspired it?
Actually, the dream is inspired Jeleni and Mina, like my journey of music. I see a very great progress in it, like it's very much progressive. So the dream is something like with my music industry. When I started, like I was a singer even from a very young age, but I never took it seriously. But since I started taking it seriously and started recording until I recorded the dream, that's where I was like, oh, this is my dream. Like I'm reaching where I want to be. Like step by step, slowly but surely, I'm going to get there. So this is just my dream. This is just the beginning. So that is why I'm inspired. Nothing much, but my talent and my support that I'm getting from my family, friends, and fans. That's what inspired and encouraged to be the dream. I'm living my dream in my music.
Hlamy, if this is a beginning, then you've started off on a great footing. Great things are awaiting you. Now, take us through some of the tracks featured on this project and who some of the people that you've worked with are.
Firstly, when I started recording, first worked with Kane. He never released the song. The song was titled Hlamarisa, and then from there, I went to this other record studio as well. It was a record label as well, but then things never worked out. I had to move to Hot Wave Music, where this time by now it's my recording studio. And then this year I met something like he runs something music at the record level. It goes by Esma Kongela, that means my manager and my everything. So yeah, I've worked with Romeo the Great White on the song titled Freezing. It has been doing great on the market. And I also worked with Dizzy Loot. They never released the song. And I also worked with Moose, which is my producer as well from Hot Radio Music. And the song is titled Mabadi. You just came here not so long. So those are just the people that I've worked with so far. And I'm currently working with Hlamy C on a song that is going to release anytime soon. I'm not going to disclose anything for now.
Now, Hlamy, you are a multi-layered artist, but just tell us about the type of artist that you describe yourself as and the music that you produce.
I am a solo artist, a soulful artist. I do soul and R&B and soul, or however you call it. So it's just a soulful genre. It goes. Actually, I believe that genre goes with personality. So for me, I just chose this genre because I believe that it accommodates everybody, and I chose to sing about love songs, even if it's live, but then it should include at least love, actually, because love revolves, everybody revolves around love. Whether you're a pastor, prisoner, traditional healer, everybody, you can never say you don't love. Everybody revolves around love, so that is why I actually chose this genre.
Okay, and we're currently in the midst of the busiest time of the year for artists. So what are you currently working on, and where can we see you perform?
In order to see me perform, you gotta book me. You have to book me. So that is how I can perform. There's actually no way that I can just take my guitar and my stand and my mic and everything and just perform in my room. Yeah, I can do that live for my Facebook fans, Instagram and whatever, but then you have to book me in order to see me perform. So in this times of COVID-19, it's a little bit difficult for every artist, not only me, but every artist. So, but I just pray and hope that this COVID thing goes under control, so that we can eat from it. Because, it's a job,
Yeah.
So I cannot really complain now because I'm a student. So if I'm not busy with music, I'm learning. So it's not even interfering with anything. So far, I'm coping with everything.
Okay. All right. Hlamy, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And how do your fans connect with you?
In order to connect with me, you can check me on Instagram and Twitter is @HLC_ZA. @HLC_ZA. That's Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube is at Hlamy C. That's it.
Hlamy C, all the best. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Great stuff. Joining us on Zoom there is singer and songwriter Hlamy C, and we're just in conversation with her about her music as she shares it on her new EP titled The Dream.
Together we unbreakable, I never leave, and don't you leave me. But the summer tell me,